Hey guys, good morning from Maldives. Just got here 10 to 15 minutes ago. I'll just show you guys a bit. It looks beautiful, it's sunny, typical island weather. I will be heading towards the nearby island pretty soon. But to get there, I need to get to the airport first because that's where all the ferries are operating from. So I'll try and capture as much as I can. Not a big fan of sunny weather, but regardless, it's an island, so you can't expect snow. So stick around and I'll try and capture as much as I can for you guys, yeah? Thank you. So I just got back to the airport, and apparently this is the place where you can get the transport depending on where you would like to go to. And obviously you can get a speedboat or the ferry or the taxi in case if you want to go to the other side of the island, which is Male, and Male is the capital of Maldives. So you get to choose which mode of transportation that you would like to opt for, and I chose the ferry, which is the most easy, convenient, and the cheapest option. I wanted to take the taxi initially, but there was a super long queue, and I just decided to skip that queue and pay $1, take the ticket for the ferry, and head towards Male. So I would suggest you to do the same in case if you want to go to Male. The most easiest option for you would be to take the ferry, and it will take you to Male. And I mean they just charge you $1, and you don't have to worry about exchanging the money and all that touristic stuff, that the tourists usually get to deal with the moment they land at in a different country. So yeah, $1, that's all it's gonna take for you to go from the airport to the Male Island. So the ferry has just pushed back, and we are on our way to Male. And it's just going to be a short ride for about 10 minutes. And just a suggestion for you guys: if you guys are ever coming to Maldives, I would suggest you not to spend a single day in Male. There is literally nothing to see there whatsoever, and it's just going to be a complete waste of a day for you guys. So try to skip that part and utilize your time somewhere else. And there are plenty of islands. There are over 1,000 islands in Maldives, so just pick one and go and visit somewhere new. And that right there is the hotel where I'm staying. Just thought of telling you guys where I'm staying. So the bridge that you guys are seeing right in front of you, apparently this is the only bridge that there is in Maldives, and it connects the island of Male with Hulhumale. On the left hand side is the airport, and that airport is located on the island of Hulhumale, and in front of you is Male. So the only thing connecting these two islands is that bridge. We are almost there, and pointing to you right now is the restaurant that I would highly recommend you to go to if you are in Male. They have excellent buffet during the daytime and in the night as well. So I just got off from one ferry and I'll be taking another one to get to this nearby island. It is a residential island. That's where the locals are staying. So there's not going to be anything touristic over there, but it's just that I mean, after the flight, I was full of energy and just didn't feel like going to bed. So I was like, let's just kill some time and just thought of visiting this island nearby. So I'm just going to take a little bit of walk around and see how the locals are living in this island and the sort of, the structures of the houses and the shops and stuff. I just came here to look around the area. So let's see what we can find. So guys, just got here. There's this island next to Male. It's called Villingili. Not willingly, but Villingili. And this is apparently the closest island there is next to Male. Let me see if I can show you guys right behind me. That right there. That is the capital of Maldives and the biggest island here in the Maldives. So I didn't want to go further down towards the other islands. I'm a bit jet lagged, so I just decided to hop onto the ferry. It barely took 10 minutes for me to get here. It is beautiful. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just do what I do every time I go to somewhere new, which is take a little bit of walk around. It's a bit windy due to that. The sea is a bit rough. You can see the waves and kind of going nuts. Anyways, I am gonna go around the island on foot and see what I can capture for you guys. Yeah, ciao. It's quite clear from here. I mean, it's very near. It just, like as I mentioned before, it just takes 10 minutes on the ferry. And it got windy a bit. It wasn't like this in the morning, and just due to the waves, the ride was a bit bumpy. It wasn't fun. Although I know how to swim, but swimming in this sea, not a good idea. Now let's keep walking and see what we can find in this island. The color of the water in this place, it's out of this world, I swear to God. It just looks stunning. I don't know if it's that obvious in the video, but it looks amazing. So guys, as you can see, no tall buildings, nothing fancy in this place, and the locals here, they're living a pretty simple life. And yeah, there's this beautiful mosque on the left hand side, and I was just surprised to see that it is so peaceful and it is so calm when you're walking around the streets of this island. and there are just a handful of people who are living in this place. So after spending an hour in the island of Villingili, I decided to leave, and I mean it's a residential island, you know. So I mean I couldn't find anything fancy, and people were just living pretty decent and simple sort of life, and I was very happy to see that it was very well maintained. And as I mentioned earlier, there was just a handful of people, you know, who were living on that island. Unlike this island, which I just arrived on, Hulhumale, it is a touristic sort of place. And as you can see, it is very well maintained. And I was told that there are lots of restaurants in this area. So that would be on top of the priority for me. Hey guys, just wanted to give you an update. I just got to Hulhumale. This is an area just behind the airport, and I mean Malé is quite congested. So most of the tourists, they prefer to come to this place. It's nice and clean and tidy, and it's not congested like Malé. So I just got here, and I'm gonna go look for some restaurants. I'm starving, so I'll just give you guys a little bit of the view behind me. It looks stunning. Yeah, it's the color of the water that's surprising me. It is so clean, and I mean literally I can see 4 colors from down here. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill here for a while, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I will head back towards. There are plenty of restaurants behind me, so I'm just gonna go look for some local food. So as I was saying, everybody have their own sort of, you know, way to go about when it comes to food and stuff. But for me, every time I go somewhere new, I would want to try the local food there. And when it comes to Thailand, Asia, Maldives, I would surely go for the local food, you know, like in terms of prawns and fish and all that stuff, you know, like seafood stuff. Of course, you know, we're there, it's an island, so you would want to try something that is fresh here, and the only thing fresh that you can get on an island is seafood. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go look out for, and I'm sure there will be plenty of restaurants in the back who will be serving fish and all that food, seafood stuff.